Vitamin D, sometimes called the sunshine vitamin because it's produced as a response to sunlight. It's present naturally in very few foods, but added to a few others. Why is that? Why do we have to have vitamin D? And how does it help you own your biome? Your health from the inside out. Vitamin D has several important functions in your body. It's basically the hormone for good health and is part of the human genome. Here's a look at the top 3 benefits of vitamin D. Benefit number 1, supports the immune system. Vitamin D is critical for immune function. A deficiency in this nutrient may compromise immune response and increase your risk of infection and disease. So if you're feeling like your immune system is out of sync, vitamin D is a good place to start. Also, research shows that having healthy levels of vitamin D, as well as taking a vitamin D supplement, may protect against respiratory illnesses. Number 2, bone health. Perhaps vitamin D's most vital functions are its intestinal calcium and phosphate absorption. These functions are critical for promoting bone health and more. Besides building bones, calcium enables your blood to clot and even enables your heart to beat. Our bodies don't produce calcium on their own, and we need vitamin D to absorb what we do get from food. Children need vitamin D to build strong bones, and adults need it to keep strong and healthy. If you don't get enough D, you'll be more likely to break bones as you age. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, as that will help others to more easily find this information. Vitamin D function number 3, protects against respiratory infections. Vitamin D is thought to protect against respiratory infections by boosting levels of antimicrobial peptides, which basically are natural antibiotic-like substances found in the lungs. Results from various vitamin D studies seem to fit with the observation that colds and flu are commonest in winter and spring, when levels of vitamin D are at their lowest. These results may also explain why it's thought that vitamin D can help protect against asthma attacks, which are commonly triggered by respiratory viruses. So what are good sources of vitamin D? Sun exposure is your best source. Getting vitamin D naturally in the sun is one of the strongest health components of spending time outside. That's because vitamin D is mainly synthesized in the skin, whereas only small amounts typically come from dietary sources. Allow 10 to 15 minutes of unprotected sun exposure for best results, but be careful not to burn your skin. The balance between unprotected sun exposure time and D production can be temperamental. And know that using even a very weak SPF sunscreen drastically decreases your D intake. The ideal time to get maximum vitamin D is under a sunny, blue, midday sky. It's said that if your shadow is longer than your body height, you can't make any vitamin D. Alright, let's look at a few food sources for this vitamin. Very few foods contain vitamin D naturally. Because of this, some foods are fortified, meaning vitamin D has been added. However, foods that contain vitamin D naturally include salmon, egg yolks, shiitake mushrooms, legumes, and shrimp. It can be hard to get enough vitamin D each day through sun exposure and food alone, so taking a vitamin D supplement can help. One reason to possibly consider the use of a D supplement is aging. As we get older, our kidneys are less able to process vitamin D, thus increasing the risk of vitamin D deficiency. See our link below in the description. How do you like to get vitamin D? Let us know in the comments. Check our channel's other videos for more tips and health ideas, and thanks for subscribing.